I have grown up in a time where in the 60s, where you were hoping for a better life, for a better world. And now, 2016, we don't have that. What we have is a corrupt society. Maybe I'm an optimist because I always hoped for a world that I saw on Star Trek, where man would love his fellow man, where we all would work together to provide a better life for all. Unfortunately, I haven't had that better life, even though I've worked hard all my life for my family and to be somebody. And part of being somebody is hoping and praying that the children you raise are better than what I was, or that I believe my late wife felt the same way. But unfortunately, my daughter had a grandmother who was selfish, cruel, mean, only thought about sex as like that was the world. It's not. The world should be about man loving his brother man, about us uplifting each and every human being on this world. And we can't do that with people like ISIS, organized crime, and all those other groups that are selfish, cruel, and mean. Now, I'm asking the world to do something about these criminals who want to bring us into chaos, to enslave the rest of us or murder the rest of us, to stop these people, to demand from our elected officials who so far has failed America, the Constitution, the police, the FBI, and on up, are all corrupt. That's why I demand a whistleblowing law. I pray and hope that we change this so-called political system, which is extremely corrupt. And let's replace these so-called Supreme Court justices who made it that way because they were put in by special interests. Special interest doesn't mean the Constitution, the American people. It means corruption. It means those who have and do not want the rest of America to succeed, doesn't want the Constitution to succeed. Because if it does, well, then money is in power. And it shouldn't be. What should be power is the raising up of humanity, the worshiping of our God the way we see fit. And, we are failing God if we let this corrupt system keep going. And as I've mentioned in other videos, your children will be enslaved to poverty, because those who are corrupt want it all. They don't want to work. My daughter is proof of that. I gave her everything. Her mother gave her everything. Her grandmother just gave her corruption and messed up her mind. That's what organized crime is about. They are no better than ISIS and all the other groups that have gone before in history. And America won't be there this time because they own America today. We need to demand from the people who are running for president that they will take care of this problem today. That no longer will they allow those criminals in government, that a whistleblowing law will be enacted, that only public monies for elections, and that we have a decent and right immigration law. Let's not let the criminals keep controlling that too. It is up to each and every good American to demand from these people running for president, what are they going to do about these criminals in government, private industry today? Are they going to throw them in jail? And we got to back these people who will agree with that, with other people who will also make sure these criminals are put in jail, along with my daughter, Maya Carmen Perez, who is the meanest and cruelest child that the devil has made, because she didn't come from me and she didn't come from her mother. And this is what organized crime will do to you. Don't say you can't do anything about it, because that's crap. If your so-called holy man doesn't say in the next Saturday or Sunday that they denounce organized crime and demand that each and every member of their congregation should demand it from their elected officials, then you don't have a good, holy man. What you have is the servant of the devil. Just like a cousin of my poor late wife, who was born into a disgusting, disgusting family, who are nothing but evil. If you want these people to control you, then do nothing and end up a slave, because that is what you will deserve.